Um, the mine was a mine from World War II until the Cold War. At one point, they broke through into a chamber that ended in a tunnel that is a portal to another world. The second they made this discovery, the U.S. government steps in, does a bunch of, silence assassinations, and builds the facility and starts sending expeditions. The expeditions continue throughout the Cold War, and then are halted when the Soviet Union collapses, because they aren't really gaining anything from these expeditions, as far as they can see. And so the facility sort of falls into standby mode. It's not actively sending expeditions. It's not really doing anything. But then, when the War on Terror starts, another five-star general steps in and reinitializes the program to try and find, alien secrets on this planet. Everything is proceeding as before without finding anything of particular interest or use until Corporal Johnson finds an artifact that he accidentally activates and fuses with his body, turning him into a quantum destabilized soldier. Essentially what happens is he then exists in all possibilities simultaneously. He's an uncollapsed quantum wavefront.
Which is why we could kill him infinitely and let him not die.
Every time you killed him, you were just killing him in one of the realities where he gets shot and killed. But since he exists in all realities simultaneously, you have to kill him in a way that in no possible universe can he survive.
Hence, stick him with an artifact.
Well, one of the ways is to shut down the artifact. The Taurus is the proper accompaniment to the artifact. Obviously, you're humans. You're dealing with incomprehensible alien technology. You were never going to get it right. Corporal Johnson doesn't activate the device properly, and you're not shutting it down properly when you stick the Taurus in him. But there is no reality where he can escape a quantum singularity, so the wavefront collapses, and he dies.
Okay.
In that moment where he said, "I'm so sorry," is he like
killing all those people because he's the reason why everyone's dying?
I get that, but is he like? Oh, sorry. Go on. You can just answer. Yeah.
He exists in all possibilities, but he can't do something that's impossible. For example, he can't exit the facility without the access card. No matter the number of universes, in every universe, the door is sealed without the access card. So he's trapped in the mines. So he's killed everyone in the facility, and the only way he can reach out is through radio waves. Which is why suddenly
yodeling.
Nothing works, and the frequency that he communicates on happens to be 97 AM, yodeling to the oldies. Every time you listen to yodeling to the oldies, he gained a stack of influence against you that I could use at any point to cause you to hallucinate or take an action against your will. John Kimball did kill his partner, Willie the Sheriff.
Oh.
It was influence from the quantum soldier that caused him to do so.
Huh.
The quantum soldier, being omniscient and sort of omnipresent, was very easily bored. So he used his influence essentially to kill people in as many weird and strange ways as possible in order to amuse himself. It was only later on that he realized, maybe I could start influencing some of these people to let me out. But he had killed almost everyone by that point. And so lucky for him, some other people were coming into Lokes. You guys.
Yeah.
One of the possible endings is you encounter him, don't discover the portal, haven't discovered the Taurus, and shoot him a bunch and think he's unstoppable, so you run away, having already opened the door. He gets out, and the entire world turns into Lokes, Nevada, with him killing everyone in every imaginable way for his amusement until everyone on Earth is dead. So that's a possibility.
So is the ending that we came across one of the correct endings?
It's the best ending. Everyone lives.
Not everyone.
Usually.
Yes. Yes, Cecil.
Dying. and Aaron not telling the truth so he doesn't get locked in a government facility for the rest of his life. But you get up there in the best endings. Some other endings. Protocol 7 on the computer suggests that you call command, right?
Yeah.
If you do, you contact that 5-star general that interrogates you later. He's in charge of the program. He assures you, after you explain the situation, that they're going to get a team down there to resolve the issue.
By killing you.
He just sends a nuke. And secure in the knowledge that help will soon arrive. You don't try and outrun a nuclear explosion. You get nuked. It's impossible in any reality to survive the nuke, so the quantum soldier, does die as well. Or, if he happens to be on the other side of the portal when the nuke goes off, the portal is destroyed and he can't get back anyway.
Is that why the portal didn't continue to grow after the reactor blew up?
So what happens is the singularity was on the other side of the portal, and the nuke can destroy the portal.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So how did we stop the portal from expanding?
The portal doesn't expand. The influence of the singularity on the other side continues to expand. The portal is just, it's a seamless dimensional gateway, so everything from one side is the same on the other. So the influence of the singularity reaches, it sucks in. But when the explosion goes off, that destroys the portal. And so the singularity is still stuck on that other planet. That planet was utterly destroyed by the singularity. It kept growing until the planet was completely sucked in. And then in its gravity well, there is now a black hole.
Oh.
Is there an ending where we blow up the radiator, what is it called? Reactor, without even seeing the super soldier?
Yeah, some people do. Some people are like, this place has gone to hell, and it's better if it just goes off the map without even realizing that they're stopping a supernatural evil.
Nice.
And they blow it up. Another thing is you can activate the singularity on Earth, on this side of the portal, fighting him in the mines.
Therefore destroying Earth regardless.
You can, if the singularity is small enough, still blow it out like a candle with a nuke. But after a very short point, it no longer becomes something that can be stopped by a nuke and grows infinitely, destroying the Earth.
Okay.
There are several ways in which you can destroy the Earth in this game. Oh, and then there's the ending that my group actually did, which was when things get weird, you drive out of Lokes.
Wait, what happened?
What?
You literally just drive?
You literally well, if you have influence stacked, the GM will cause the driver to swerve and crash into the mines where the bunker is. That's an opportunity to get the party back into the mines. However, if they insist and they walk back to Gus's garage and take another car, they can drive away free.
And then shit just continues to go down in fucking Lokes,
What will
Nevada.
happen is after the fourth day of not hearing from the facility, the 5-star general sends a nuke anyway.
So what you're telling me is that would just be you guys literally just denied the call and just said fuck everything, we're out, we're gone.
There was like, this is insane, this is incomprehensible. There's no winning. We're going to leave. It's not my job to solve supernatural horrors, and that's what I did. Just before we left Lokes, the GM spent all of his influence on one of the characters that had stacked up a huge amount of influence to turn him evil and go on a killing spree. But that happened in Warm Springs. He shot up Warm Springs after we got back. And
Nice.
I got debriefed by the 5-star general. I was Aaron's character. I was the lead agent. But I took Jacob's method, where I said, I don't know what happened, sir, when they asked every single time, and lied about supernatural stuff. So they didn't send me to an insane asylum or lock me in a government facility. I got to walk free.
My God.
You know,
I did
was
not
honestly-
expect this at all. Like,
Neither did
Why
I.
did
I thought it was gonna be like eerie supernatural, not like one dude just playing dollhouse murder house.
That's fucked
And
up. And the best part is that I had no fucking idea. Like, at some point I said, it's in the mines. Like, my mind just went, yep, it's in the mines.
Yeah.
You're the first party ever to actually go talk to Old Man MacGuffin, who
What?
says, the government is burrowing under Lokes.
I mean,
Really?
in the back of my mind, it was just sort of like, this is somewhat supernatural. It's probably the mines, but it's just like, I gotta explore everything. Might just be a false.
Since he mentioned the mines, I thought that we should go in there eventually, but I wanted to make sure we cleared the entire town first.
Yeah, you were the most,
Sure.
by the book, even though supernatural stuff is happening. Like, I still gotta save people. I still gotta check all these places. You gotta make sure they're alive. It was great. It was...
Yeah, I don't know if we would have succeeded if I had actually been here and not dropped from the call, because I was playing a character who was, like, going to go crazy as it got crazier. And if I was here the whole time seeing all that stuff, I would have probably went crazy sooner.
Yeah, you missed some pretty great stuff. You're also the first group ever to check individual homes. So what happened in those homes, I completely made up. I had
Wow.
nothing prepared for the individual
I
homes.
tell you what, the scariest one was that fucking shower one, man.
Yeah.
That one was
Yeah.
like, oh man, I don't know what the fuck I would do.
I'm
if
really
that was
depressed
me.
that he got a 10
Oh,
to break
crap.
down the door, because I was really going to keep him in there
And
and
kill him.
try
Yeah.
and drown him.
Oh man, that would have been great.
Yes.
Well, because then what would have happened is if he died drowning, as soon as he died, you would have been able to effortlessly open the door, and there would have been no water in there. He would be suffocated to death, but you wouldn't know why.
And then he would sit out for 5 hours.
I thought you guys took fucking How long did it take from start to finish?
It's about
Would
8
all the
hours.
drops take off an hour and a half, probably? Like,
Yeah. It's probably going to be about 6 hours worth of content all up.
easily.
6 hours worth of content, but in terms of game time, we played like nearly 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took 9 hours to do it. Who knows how many hours of content it is.
Well, yeah.
Easily 2.5 times longer than average.
Nice.
Hey man,
I was so
we're
tempted to
thorough.
drive away when we went to Gus's.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you could have.
Yeah. I was tempted to leave right after the sniper.
yeah. I mean, well, you were kind of out of it, with
Here's
that
another
eyeball.
thing that I kept trying to hint you guys to do, and you never did. My group was the first ever to do it in a game, too. And it was my idea, and I'm always proud of it, so I'm always trying to get other groups to do it. If you take pictures of the people who are already dead, they don't show up on the picture.
I assume that's how it was, but yeah.
If you
Also,
take pictures of yourselves, you can see how much influence is built up.
Oh, damn!
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
The more influence you have, the closer a shadowy figure is standing behind you. If it's very little
Nice.
influence, he's far away. If it's a lot of influence, he's standing right over your shoulder.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome.
So once you take a picture of yourselves, you'll see at least
Okay.
a shadowy figure. You'll take a picture of everybody, see that the shadowy figure varies from person to person, and you'll start
I
to
have
be
a
able.
question.
Yeah.
I just have to say
I
one thing.
assume Ben had the most influence. How much did he have?
I couldn't even spend it all. Like, I couldn't find enough places where it was narratively appropriate for him to hallucinate and do something. I mean, I admit that I started to get tired, and I probably could have done a lot better if I wasn't so tired. But yeah, he had like 4 unspent influence. By the end of the game, everybody else had 1 unspent influence. Of course, he killed him, so there was no... he couldn't use the influence against you anymore anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious to me, though.
Was
I-
the clones he made part of the influence?
He's a quantum soldier. He's got infinite probabilities, so he can split into all the version. Like,
It's
there's
like
a
that
version
Nicolas
of him that
Cage
chases
movie.
Caleb.
It's like that Nicolas
Exactly.
Cage movie where he can see 2 seconds in the future, so he knows exactly what to do right every single
Oh,
time.
yeah.
That's
It's
how
not that at all. He doesn't have time powers.
But there's one scene where he like shows up and he just splits up into a million different things to show how it actually works in his mind, and that's how I'd
Yeah.
imagine it works in this.
Well,
instance.
it's exactly like that. So, for example, if you run to hide from him in the ruins, he will split into an infinite number of him that are simultaneously checking each hiding spot in the ruins.
That's scary as fuck.
So, so you hide somewhere in the ruins, and he just, okay, well, there's a universe where the first place I look is where you are, so I simultaneously exist in all universes looking for you.
That's fucked up. I think it's about time that we end this beast, though. I think everyone needs to fucking sleep.
My throat is so
I need
sore.
to eat.
And just so everyone knows, this is a custom campaign made. It's not like an official one. It's not anything like that. It's made.
I did not. I helped edit this. I've done a lot of the original improv scenes, like the houses and stuff, and I've tweaked a lot of things.
Yeah.
The original author is not me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost certain he'll give us permission to put it up, and when he does, we'll add the name of him to the authored by him, GM'd by me.
Yeah.
Can I get the source for this? Because I am now incredibly interested to do this with a few friends of mine.
This has been awesome.
Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest I've played.
This is by far the best I've done.
I'm doing my own similar one shot that I'm designing for Halloween. So,
dude, nice. Let's play it here.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll play.
We'll play the one that I'm doing.
Just get everybody back together for this.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. There's a lot of content here, and all these guys will hopefully be back for more Die Party games in the future as well, because these guys are fucking awesome.
Yep.
Every single one of you performed admirably. I fucking love Cecil's character, by the way. I fucking thought that was fantastic, the way that you played him. Even though like he didn't
was a failure.
Do exceptional roles, you played well to the fact that he didn't do exceptional roles, which is like...
And I was just like going insane, just letting myself fall apart.
I love the fact that every one of us sort of came in, we're like doing police business strictly, and then by the end it started getting to the point where we're just like, fuck it, man, let's kill these guys, you know, like, I thought that was fantastic. So, everyone did a fantastic job. Wreckage, you did an absolutely amazing job, powered through this with us for 9 hours, so thank you very much for that.
I'd just like to say, I can't go to sleep now, god damn it.
So,
I have class at 9.
You don't need to worry, because in the infinite number of universes...
you're already dead.
You're already dead in most of them, and there's at least one, though, where he doesn't kill you. Because there's an infinite number of universes.
Alright, guys. Thank you very much.
See you guys.
Alright, goodbye. Good night.
Night.